Welcome to the class, and in this we are going to do what is known as a budget expenditure. And earlier we did the structure of the budget in which we talked about budget receipts and budget expenditure. So we finished with budget receipts. Receipts are of two types. What are they? Revenue receipts and capital receipts. So also with budget expenditure we have revenue expenditure and what is known as capital expenditure. If you can just see this is how we did it, just to get an idea. So we are going to do what is known as the budget expenditure, this part. Okay, so now what is budget expenditure? So even in this, expenditure it has two parts. One is the revenue expenditure and one is the capital expenditure. So again, even in this, it's very interesting. Just see, look at this, you can study this. So talking about budget expenditure, it refers to the estimated expenditure to be incurred by the government under different heads in a year. So it has two categories, revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. So what is revenue expenditure? So again, revenue expenditure of the government is that expenditure which has the following two characteristics. So what are they? Revenue expenditure does not create assets for the government, and secondly, revenue expenditure does not cause any reduction in liability of the government. So revenue expenditure, for example, expenditure by the government on old age pension, payment of salaries and scholarship, all of these come under revenue expenditure. So these expenditures are just routine expenditure and they do not create any assets for the government. All right. So then what we have is, again, the second characteristic of a revenue expenditure is that it does not cause any reduction in liability of the government. For example, expenditure on repayment of loans causes reduction in government liability. Therefore, it is not treated as revenue expenditure. So it does not cause any reduction in liability of the government. Okay. So we have to note that union grants to states are treated as revenue expenditure, even though some of the grants may be used for creation of assets. So this is by definition that they've done. Now let's take capital expenditure. It is that which either leads to creation of assets, so the one characteristic is that, or leads to reduction in liabilities. So, say for example, it creates assets for the government, like purchase of shares of the domestic or by the government shares purchased by the government is an example of capital expenditure. Second, how does it cause reduction in liabilities of the government? For example, repayment of loans reduces liability of the government. It is treated as capital expenditure. So, you've seen that the objective, now revenue expenditure. Now we can see another thing about revenue expenditure is that it is incurred for normal functioning of the government, and capital expenditure is incurred mainly for acquisition of assets and granting of loans and advances. Now how is it? Now let's take revenue expenditure. It's recurring in nature, and the capital expenditure, it's non-recurring in nature, doesn't happen every day. Now, examples of revenue expenditure are, for example, payment of salary, pension, interest, etc. examples. And for capital expenditure, you have repayment of borrowings, expenditure on acquisition of capital assets. These are examples of capital expenditure. Even more, if we have to see, let's take revenue expenditure, say interest payment, then second, grants and subsidies, then expenditure on education and health services, then expenditure on defense. And talking about capital expenditure, it could be expenditure on construction of buildings, roads, bridges, then expenditure on machinery and equipment, expenditure on purchase of shares, then loans to state and foreign government, repayment of loans. So this is how it goes on. So the basis of this classification of government expenditure is whether public expenditure creates any physical or financial asset or reduces liability or not. So if an expenditure either creates an asset or reduces a liability, what will it be? Question a question you can get like that. Yes, you're right, it's capital expenditure. But if it neither creates any asset nor reduces any liability, it's a revenue expenditure. Okay, so this is how you might get questions, and this is how it's nothing much to learn. There no, it's just that you revise that and you listen to some news and you come to know, or read the papers. You'll exactly know how to answer these questions.